Good evening, everyone. Canadian and American Coast Guard crews are desperately trying to establish contact tonight with 5 modern-day adventurers who are on a journey to see the wreckage of the Titanic up close. The lost submersible they are on only has 96 hours of oxygen. That's 4 days, and the clock started ticking as of yesterday at 6 a.m. The search happening roughly 700 kilometers off the coast of Newfoundland in waters more than 3 kilometers deep. This is not a thrill ride for tourists, it's much more. In a recent video, the company behind the missing submersible touted its Titanic trips. Excitement. Thrills. The king of the world. A journey to the bottom of the sea for wealthy tourists wanting to get close to the world's most famous shipwreck. You know, there's a lot of real risk involved and there's a lot of challenges. And tonight those risks laid bare for passengers who paid $250,000 to ride in this submersible after all communications were lost an hour and 45 minutes into their dive on Sunday. There's 59-year-old British billionaire adventurer now among the 4 crew members and pilot who haven't been heard from since Hamish Harding also went to space on one of Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rockets and on Sunday posted a photo signing his name on the Titanic mission logo. And the longer this goes on, of course, the more at risk the people inside that submersible are. That submersible, called Titan, left St. John's on Friday, towed behind a support ship, with tourists going on an 8-day voyage to and from the wreck site and descending 4 kilometers. The company OceanGate has been offering such tours since 2021, in a statement saying, "We are exploring and mobilizing all options to bring the crew back safely," adding it's trying to re-establish contact with the submersible. This trip is not for the faint-hearted to begin with. So, there's 5 of you in pretty close quarters. Canadian Colin Taylor made the trek last year with his son and can't imagine what the missing are going through. They're all adventurers. They had some notion of what they were getting into. But boy, yeah, I really feel for them. Search planes from both Canada and the US are now scouring the area, looking for any sign of the submersible above or below the surface. While sonar boys are listening for unusual sounds in the water, like tapping on the hull or voices. If we find this vessel, in the water, then we will have to, effect some sort of rescue. But a rescue at the depth of the Titanic would be an enormous challenge. Larry Daly dove to the site 20 years ago. This is, heart-wrenching, knowing, that this is going on off the coast here. A Canadian Coast Guard ship is on its way, and there's been a call out to private companies that could help with a deep sea rescue with not much time to work with.
Like, share, and comment.